Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It is the end of August and it is time to plan out our meals for the month of November. I am, surprise, sitting here waiting to pick up a kid. So I have a couple of minutes in my car here and I thought I would just kind of start jotting down some notes. I don't have my planner with me right now, but I can jot some notes down in my phone, just of some things that I know that we want to have in November. And then, like, just as a little note, I plan out Thanksgiving completely separately from my regular grocery haul because at the beginning of November, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to bring yet. And I just prefer to do like a grocery shopping like closer to Thanksgiving. So probably my mid-month grocery haul will have my Thanksgiving stuff in it, I'm imagining. So just gonna sit here for a couple minutes. I do know that we definitely want to have the Detroit style pan pizza again. All of my family loved it. It came out perfectly, so much so that I only have one like square pan that it will work in, so I ordered a second square pan so that we could make two because one wasn't quite enough, and then that way we would have some leftovers. So that's definitely going to be on the list. If I could get Jet's Pizza's pizza sauce, it would taste exactly like Jet's. The crust was perfect. It was good. Rarely has a new recipe been like fantastically good like it was this time. Okay, enough rambling. I'm going to make some notes, get a head start. When I get home, I will really plan it out, and then I will show you what I come up with for dinners for the month of November. I made it back home, and I just wanted to show you my same setup. Sometimes I do stickers, sometimes I don't. So this is where I will just write everything down, exactly what I'm planning out. It's in the back of my Plum planner. It's one of the reasons I switched to this. I can keep everything together. And then back here actually is my budgeting. And then I just keep a very simple freezer inventory and a very simple pantry inventory, just so I know what I'm working with when I go to plan it out. It's very helpful when you're kind of trying to decide what to make too. I prefer that over like standing in my pantry or standing there staring at the freezer, like wondering what to make sometimes. So I have spent some time going through some cookbooks and Pinterest and everything. And so now I'm just going to write in everything that I have planned out.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by.
Hopefully there's enough light to see me. It is now later in the afternoon and we're losing daylight rapidly here in Michigan. So let's go ahead and go through what we hear. They are all planned out. Sorry, got interrupted. Okay, we're going to do spaghetti. I have some leftover bolognese, I can't say that word, sauce in the freezer. So that'll be a very quick dinner. I'll just take out the sauce and thaw it out. Instapot hibachi steak. We all really like this one. It's very easy. I will have all these recipes linked that I can link. And if there is ever one that you want that I do not have linked, then that just means I need to write it out. So just comment and I'll write out the recipe for you if you want it. Pulled pork, I already have that in the freezer as well, so that'll be an easy dinner. Beef stroganoff, all of us but one like this one, so that's another very simple one. And I'm going to be using my homemade cream of mushroom soup that I canned up. So if you haven't gone and watched my, it's probably my last video, everything that I preserved and harvested this year, go check that out because I have everything in there. Let's see. Plain old chili. We haven't had chili in a really long time, and it's finally getting cold enough to feel like eating chili. Spinach artichoke bake. I've made variations of this one. It's basically like spinach artichoke dip, and then you mix pasta in it, thin out the sauce, and then mix pasta in it and bake it. It's very simple. Arancini. This is, Journey really likes this one. I actually use the Magnolia recipe, and it's just, you make like risotto and cool it, and then you form it into balls and bread it, that's the right word, in panko breadcrumbs and pan fry them and eat them with like marinara sauce. It's delicious. Next up is chili mac. Everybody likes that one. That's always a hit. Tuscan chicken. I've made this many times. This is a Trim Healthy Mama recipe that I have adapted. Lasagna. Only 3 of us like this, and so the other 2 will probably have leftovers that night if they really don't want it. Barbecue ranch chicken casserole. That's a new one I'm going to try. Every month I do try something new. I try to at least. Chicken enchiladas. Haven't decided if that's going to be red or green yet. I'll decide probably while I'm in the store. Bang Bang chicken skewers. This is another new one. It just looked really good. I think my kids will enjoy it, and it looked pretty easy. Thai curry noodles. I adapted this. I have a Thai curry soup that we really like, and I just do less chicken broth and put noodles in it so that it's like a sauce instead of a soup. Pork tenderloin. I've made this one for years. Everyone loves it. Korean beef bowl. We usually have it with rice, but I have some brown rice ramen noodles that I want to get used up, so we will do that instead. Fettuccine Alfredo. Very simple. Sometimes I add chicken to it. Sometimes we have it just like that. Sometimes it's kind of nice to have a meatless meal that everybody likes, and that is definitely one of them. Next up is hot dog chili bake. I've made this one many times as well. It's actually like a low carb recipe. Okay, and then Detroit style deep dish pizza. I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. We absolutely loved this one. Went and bought another pan so that I can make 2 of them. I will for sure have the recipe linked. I followed the recipe exactly. The only thing I did different is I didn't make his sauce. I just had Rayo's marinara sauce. And I am going to tweak it next time. I'm going to make a different sauce because the sauce definitely tasted like marinara sauce instead of pizza sauce. So I am still going to use Rayo's because I have a half a jar left in the freezer. I'm just going to I think I'm going to dunk. What is the word I'm looking for? I think I'm going to dump some diced tomatoes in there to make it a little more chunky, and also add some like garlic powder and some oregano to make it taste more like pizza sauce. Anyway, that one's a new favorite. I think it will probably be on the recipe list every single month from now on. In fact, let me go show you the pans that I'm talking about, because the pans actually make a big difference when you make this recipe. Okay, here are the pans I'm talking about. They are a dark pan. They should be steel to be authentic, but these are like dark aluminum. So you can clearly see this is the old pan, this is the new pan. I was actually able to buy the exact same pan, so that's good. They'll bake exactly the same. And I got this, I don't remember where I got the first one, but I found the second one online from Kohl's. So it makes a really nice crispy You want the crispy edge for this style of pizza, and it cooks nice and evenly in these pans. Moving right along, we have homemade hamburger helper. I've made that one a number of times as well. Mugu Gaya pan. This one is a Chinese stir fry that our family really loves. It's actually my favorite thing to order from a Chinese restaurant if I'm going. Buffalo chicken sloppy joes. Haven't had that in a while. Really simple to make. And I will make some homemade buns to go with it on the night that we have it. French dip sandwiches. We haven't had this in a long time. Mississippi pot roast. I do have some roasts left. I am a couple packages of ground beef away from being completely out of ground beef from the cow that we got. I don't remember how long it's been now. I have some steaks left. I have some roasts left. And that's about it. I am getting low on my beef, and we are definitely working through the pig that we got. I do still have some chickens from my friend Beth. They raise them and butcher them themselves. So I do still have some chickens left, so that's good. Then I just have Thanksgiving dinner and then Thanksgiving leftovers written out. That is a total of 26 dinners. That seems to be like our sweet spot. Between 26 and 28, because we only eat out like once, maybe twice a month. But this month it is Journey and I's birthday, so we definitely will be eating out for those two occasions, and then probably just one more time as like the family eat out, you know. So I think 26 is going to be plenty with Thanksgiving leftovers and all of that. Some lunch ideas. I've got some lentils that I want to use up, so we're going to do some lentil soup. We are going to do flatbread pizzas. I buy the flatbreads from Aldi. They also like naan bread pizzas, which when I make my homemade naan, there's some extras and I just stick them in the freezer, and those are great for like individual sized pizzas, but like one flatbread, two of my kids can split. And they can make it themselves too, like a barbecue chicken pizza they can make themselves. Air fryer, I always have stuff, just like crap stuff in the freezer for them to do for air fryer, which comes in very handy. Julie and I really like to make sushi for lunch, so I have everything for that. Queso and chips. Journey requested queso, and sometimes I will get queso from Sam's. Just as another like snack or lunch option. Buffalo chicken dip. This is a delicious recipe. Jericho and I both really like it. Journey and Julia, not so much, but you can't, I mean, it's rare that you have everybody love something, so you know how that goes. And then hot dogs and hamburgers. We grilled up a bunch of hamburgers on the grill when we still had it out. And then I froze them, and those are really good for like 5 minutes in the air fryer. Jericho really likes those, so there are still some of those left. Then in my like snacks and sides section, I only write stuff down here that I need special ingredients for. Like we always have frozen vegetables, we always have fresh vegetables, we always have canned vegetables, fruit, all that stuff. So I don't write that stuff down because we always have that, but if I need specific ingredients or I have to like bake something, I'll write it down here. So we can have cornbread, we can have mashed potatoes, you know, that's just a little more, I need to make sure I have enough potatoes to do mashed potatoes. Beer bread, we never got to that recipe in October, and so I'm hoping to make that recipe. That probably would be really good, like with the chili. But also, in fact, I don't know where here's my pen. In fact, I'm going to write down cinnamon rolls, because if you are not from the Midwest, we have cinnamon rolls with our chili. I think it came from like a school lunch thing, but like in the public schools, when you have chili, they would always serve cinnamon rolls. And it is just a really good combination. So I'm going to write that down because that's a really good recipe, and that would make my non-chili lovers like it a little more with the cinnamon rolls. And then beefy onion rice, which is a recipe I've shared before. It's in the Instapot. It's very simple, and it's exactly what it is. It's like a beef onion flavored rice with butter. That's just a really good, easy side to have with some veggies and something else. So that is going to do it for all of our meals for November. I just have to go through and write out all the ingredients on my grocery shopping list. Make sure I don't already have it in the house, which is where this pantry and freezer inventory come in very handy. And then I will be all set for my month-long grocery shopping trip, which is coming up in a few days here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything that I didn't link or that you would like the recipe for, just comment and I will post that in the description, or I think I can write it out right there in your comments if there's enough characters right in the comment section. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!